Knights is a resource gathering game like Minecraft where you play as your own created character and favorite class, working on getting through the final portal in this world. There are 40 levels total here and the idea is the same. Every portal takes you to a new level and every level has different resources. And you can travel to any of these levels you've already been to at any time to go back for a resource they have when you need it later on. And thankfully there's a list of resources on a map when you select it. It would be better if there's a list of items when you scroll over it, but the resource list on select is still nice. Defeat enemies, collect shards, and craft better items so you can handle yourself in harder locations. Each portal requires you to craft 6 blocks of a matching color, and during the first 10 levels this is no problem at all. Blue blocks take 2 shards each. Every 12 enemies you kill you'll be able to get through a portal and into the next world. You can mark one of these worlds as your homeland and can change your homeland at any time. And you can fast travel here as well as your landing pad if you get stuck. Your homeland is most likely where you'll keep all your crafting items and craft better armor, but nothing else as consumables are pretty much useless in this game. The enemies are no joke, we'll definitely put up a decent challenge. Combat is fairly simple though. You can lock onto enemies if you'd like so you're able to dodge during combat, otherwise it's as simple as hit and don't get hit. There's a decent bit of enemy variety here. Flying enemies that'll definitely have you turning the auto lock off. Then the ground-based enemies have different elemental attacks, speed, size, power. And at nighttime there's annoying elemental knights running around. Every enemy for the most part is guaranteed to give you a little trouble the first time you run into them. Across these lands are also quest givers that will give you XP and items in return for other items. Though there are some quests that can only be completed by certain classes, which is annoying. It sucks that you're forced to choose your class type from the start and not just mold your character any way you'd like. This leaves a lot of items to be practically useless, much like consumables, as once you're able to regenerate health with better gear, the amount of health regained by food or potions is a joke, and not worth the few precious inventory slots your character has. Plus the cooldowns for these items are ridiculous. I don't mind the backpack space too much, as you're able to craft chests to store items for later, but your quick select inventory slots are way too few for how many important items you need at any moment in the game. It's extremely annoying to have to constantly go into my backpack and pull out some dirt or torches when I fall down a hole or enter a dark dungeon. But yes, there are dungeons here to find and explore with treasures, blueprints, and XP inside. XP of course levels your character up and allows you to dump your stat points into what's most important for your character. And every 10 levels there are boss battles here, which are mostly just dodge attacks, exploit enemy spawns for health drops, and do your thing slashing. Thankfully items don't break here, which is one thing this game does better than Minecraft. Your weapons will get dull, but you can craft sharpeners that sharpen all of your tools at once, so no forced grinding there, which I'm grateful for because again the whole small inventory thing, and your armor doesn't get damaged either. But this game isn't completely void of unnecessary forced grinding. The first 25% of the game is enjoyable and addicting. It's the other 75% and especially the final 50% that gets boring and starts to drag things down. Blue portals aren't the only portals. Every boss introduces a new portal color, and as you progress you need more and more shards of a color type to create its block, which on paper I'm cool with. Levels 11 through